Yeah, man. This the Lord Trap Wild Boss, Wuod Baba himself. I'm a trapper. I'm an artist. What's up?
I see people saying like the Lord Trap, new music, fresh new sound, but people don't know that you were on the Kula Gang Cypher way back in the day in 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you get into that a little bit, like the whizzle of 2012 and the Lord Trap of 2018?
2012 and 2018. That's like I think 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The People's Choice Cipher was just the beginning of this whole journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a turning point for me.
Yeah. Because that cipher really, like, it brought a lot of waves, and a lot of people who are in the game, yourself,
Right,
like Calligraph
Oxide,
Ace the Don
Shooky,
Kid, like a lot of people
Gang
from
Gang.
Kevin Grass, like, yo, it's crazy. How did you guys like come up together?
It was
like,
just a phone call away. You know, that time Kula Gang there were like 30 people in the team. I think 30 deep. I think. So through KP, I met shout out to KP. I met Shooky and Kevin Grants. And Oxide and Calligraph and the Gang.
that same day?
It's same day. We all met for the first time the same day. We hit the studio the same day. And then I think the second day we actually shot the cipher.
Yo.
Yeah, so that one connect came through 100.
What was the reaction to that cipher?
It was amazing because it got aired. It was premiered live on It's Not Home or Capitol, I think. I remember I listened to it.
Yeah.
That was my first time on radio like that.
Yeah.
So that it gave me the light. Like I can be somewhere. If I'm on radio right now and people don't really know what's up, I'm in class, you know. Yeah.
Dope. So how did you transition from Whizzle was I think primarily rapping in English at the time to now, Wuod Baba the Lord Trap?
I got myself a deal first, something that every artist always dreams of, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, so I got myself a deal. I went and got the deal for myself. Yeah, man. So somebody was interested in my work. They came through. We made a deal. We had a record label put up, and we started making moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get that deal?
So shout out to Cobus. Cobus was my manager. Yeah, I love that homie for life. Then that guy flew into the country from South Africa, and he told me he likes my music because he bumped into my music online. I was in a group called Plan Z, so we were making a lot of noise at that time. Same period that Octopizzo was making noise. Same period Kamula was making noise. We were the only three people making noise at that time. And then from that's when the cipher came through. So before that, I already got something going on. So this guy was interested in my energy and the people that I work with, and he wanted to support it. So he asked me individually, like, what do you want? And I told him I want a deal for myself. And he told me we can make that. I got the money. So he put the money up, and we started making moves. Yeah.
And then what happened to the deal?
So the deal was amazing. It was so sweet. There was too much money. It was fun. It was fun, man. It was growth. I loved that. It was a relationship.
And the music?
The music was coming up along because I was meeting different producers. I was going into different studios, the big studios. I was just a young homie in high school. You know, I was in Saints, by the way. So being in Saints, there's a culture that you adapt to. So I was already ready for the market at that time, but the industry was not ready for my market. Yeah. So I was in between that. I'm in school. I know I can pop right now if I want to, but I'm the one holding back. I'm like, nah, man, let me finish school first so we can put this video out. Let me finish school so we can do this show, you know? Because when I'm very focused, I'm very passionate. You know, when I want something, I go get it. So that was the energy at that time. Let's just go how it goes. So it really put me in a position to make a choice and understand who I am. So after like 5 years, I was about to quit because I had a lot but no music out. Then I decided, okay, my time is done. I'm not going to renew that, but I need to start somewhere. I need to convert this into a job. And that's how Lord Trap came about. Yeah.
How did people react to it when you first put out your Lord Trap record?
Yeah, the first people to react was my family. And they really loved it. Because I was saying some crazy stuff that I used to say in English that I would say in vernacular, and they will embrace it and laugh around it. You know. So especially my grandma and my mama, they came through for me 100. because that was my audience.
Yeah.
And my younger brother, because I was a nanny as well for my brother, so I used to make music and take care of my brother. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how Lil Trap came about, like for real, for real.
What's your relationship with your mom like?
This,
I mean, before, you know, like right from the jump, when you decided that, you know what, I'm gonna do this rap-ish, and
Yeah.
then, you know, all the way
No.
up until now.
My mama told me, one thing my mama told me was, as long as you keep your school stuff 100, you can do what you want. I'm not gonna come in between your everyday thing. You know, so she was always willing to help. So I had to figure out how to balance that. So she took me to a good school where I wouldn't really suffer, like struggle. You know, like I told you, I was in Saints. Saints is like paradise, you know. So it was easy for me to really explore myself. I'm an artist 360, you know. Other than rap, I do a lot of stuff. Yeah.
What other stuff do you do?
Man, I'm a painter, man. I paint. I'm a nudist.
What? You do nude paintings?
Yeah, on the low. Like, that's
Yeah.
just my energy. I'm working on a gallery, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so she's been supporting the music and the gallery and the art from way back. So I really know where I'm heading.
Okay.
I know what's up. I'm not even worried. Like, I'm comfortable. Yeah.
How is it that you create time for all these different aspects of your art, like the music, the painting, and like you mentioned, the architecture and interior design?
Yeah, it's a vibe. Yeah, it's just how I wake up. When I wake up, I might spend the day with my producers. That means today I'm making music. If my girlfriend comes through today, that means I'm chilling. That means I'm on some creative vibe. I might paint. I might have some deep conversations. You know, I might explore myself differently. It's just the people around me that influence every day.
Okay.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time with my grandma. She's always around me. Yeah. So I have a lot of...
Does she influence some of the music that you put out?
Always.
Yeah?
Always, because she taught me lure, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm always grateful. So she
Dope.
always knows what's going on.
Shout out to
with me.
Grandma.
Grandma.
Yeah.
I call her mama.
Shout out to her, man. Do you think that I mean, there's always been a debate about language being an influence or a huge factor when it comes to an artist marketing their music. Do you feel like using Luo in your music alienates some of the crowds that you would talk to?
No, that's the plan, actually. It's not a problem for me because I know we have too much out here. It's not just Luo.
Too much music?
We're not tribes
Okay.
out here. Not just in Kenya, but all over the world. We got too many tribes. I cannot try and please all those tribes. I'm just representing me. That's how we talk, man. Like, if I'm talking to you English right now, but if I go somewhere, if I go to Kisumu right now, we ain't gonna speak like this. We gonna speak whatever I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna say it in Luo. That's how we gonna talk. Like, it's just me.
On the flip side, someone who would come at you from this is tribal. This is promoting music on a tribal line. What would you say to that?
Nothing.
Okay.
I look at you like
that's not what it is.
This is what I speak.
Okay.
Like, if I can't speak good English and Swahili, I can speak good Luo at least. So I'm gonna speak through that. I'm gonna communicate with that. Yeah.
For anyone who would love to do some Luo trap, can anyone just come up and say, you know what, I also do Luo trap, or that like you have to get permission from Wuod Baba?
Yeah, it's allowed to do whatever you want to do. You can create your own Luo vibe if you want to, but I have the trap on check. So if you want to do a Luo trap, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like it affects me a lot because I see a lot of young kids they're pretty much inspired by what I do. So I have pressure on me because I need to accept what they do. I'm not gonna shut them out, but I'm just the way out of this. You know, I might do Luo trap for a few years and stop. Okay, but I have a young nigga in the hood who wants to do this for life. So I need to give them direction. So at the end of the day, even though...
And how are you going to give them direction?
See, I'm just going to embrace them. Like, I actually work with some young niggas. Yeah, there's some young kids who are rapping good. They even rapping better than me because they've studied me. So, you know, they're really coping it the right way. And it's working for them.
You like it?
I like it because I'm like, yo, bro, if I stop doing this, I'm happy like some kids are chasing me, so I'm good. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel it. I can give you a good example. Like are you a friend of Nimefika album?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So if you listen to that album 100, you're looking for a part 2 of that. Yeah.
Is that what's coming in the album?
No.
Okay.
Nimefika, that's Issa, right?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, y'all. Yeah, man, I listen to him a lot, but I feel like no one has ever delivered the storyline or the continuation of where it left.
Okay.
And I can do that.
And so we can definitely say that Issa has influenced some of your rap.
He was my homie.
Okay.
Yeah, he was my brother's best friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did not know that. I'm sure a lot of people also didn't know that.
Yeah. So we were in the same neighborhood, same circle. I was young. I started rap when he was rapping. I used to rap his lyrics. Yeah, my favorite song is Lonely Leo. That's my jam, you know. Yeah.
Talk to me about your forthcoming album.
It's called The First. It's all about a chance. I made the album I think 8 to a year ago. Yeah, I was at a point where I needed a chance. I needed to give myself a chance to do this. So I made the album, 20 tracks. Still thinking on a feature. I have a feature, heavy. I have one feature that people always looking for.
Are we gonna get a name drop?
Nah.
What?
It's one feature everybody always looking for. It's just some young cat who's doing his thing.
Okay.
Yeah, man, and I got him on the album. It's heavy, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
20 tracks.
So if you did this H2 a year ago, why release it now? When are you?
No, I did it 8 months to 1 year ago.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's what I meant. If you did the album H2.
That was the plan. That was the plan. Like I'm working on something I'm gonna release 1 year later from now.
Okay.
You know. I'm 25 right now, so I was like, I'm gonna drop something. Once I turn 25, I'm gonna do something heavy. You know. Yeah. Yeah, what's up Africa, what's up Kenya, what's up Nairobi, what's up South Sea. This is Wuod Baba, you're watching Uncut Focus live on Uncut Africa. Stay tuned.